Hello, my friend. Evan Scoresby here with howtowithevan.com. And in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you my favorite and best Jim Rohn quotes. Basically, this is a way to improve your mindset, right? And so Jim Rohn is one of my favorite American business philosophers. And you might be asking yourself, who is Jim Rohn? Well, here's a picture of him. And he's a great man. He unfortunately passed away in December of 2009. And like I was saying, he is America's foremost business philosopher, entrepreneur, author, and motivational speaker. He is my go-to guy, when I need a pick-me-up or motivation and inspiration, to lift me up out of discouragement or distraught that I may be in my life. In fact, I have a book here. Maybe you can see it. This is called The Treasury of Quotes by Jim Rohn. So a lot of times I'll just flip through this book and read a little bit of his words, and it always lifts me up. But Jim Rohn, he also mentored people like Mark R. Hughes, who was the founder and creator of Herbalife International, and life strategists like Tony Robbins, right? And he's also influenced countless others in life and business, a lot of well-known people like Jack Canfield and others. But again, he's one of my favorite go-to guys for uplifting and motivational inspiration. And I just want to share with you some of my favorite and best Jim Rohn quotes that have come directly from this book. You can see it's actually a very thick book, and I'm going to share with you my 10 of them, but I only got through some of the first few pages, and I'm like, ooh, I like that one. Ooh, I like that one. So pick up the book; it'll be good for you. But here's the first one. The few who do are the envy of the many who only watch, right? I love that quote. The few who do are the envy of many who watch. Because in life and business, a lot of people just watch at the sidelines and just see other people, improving their life or, making money online or starting a business. And they're envious of them because they're only watching, right? And they're not doing anything themselves. And so I love that quote. Here's another one. Resolve says, I will. The man says, I will climb this mountain. They told me it is too high, too far, too steep, too rocky, and too difficult. But it's my mountain. I will climb it. You will see me waving from the top or dead on the side from trying, right? So resolve to do something in your life. If you have goals and you want to get better, be better, right? Do it and say, I will. Another quote here, success is nothing more than a few simple disciplines practiced every day, while failure is simply a few errors in judgment repeated every day. It is the accumulative weight of our disciplines and our judgments that lead us to either fortune or failure. And this goes in any area of life, not just with business, but life. Success is nothing more than a few simple disciplines practiced every day. Another quote that comes to mind that's not listed here from Jim, he says, they say that eat an apple a day to keep the doctor away. And he goes, what if that's true? What if that's true? If you just had to eat an apple a day to keep the doctor away, why don't people do it? And he also said, because what's easy to do is also easy not to do, right? But if we practiced a few simple disciplines every day, successful disciplines, that's what success is. And while failure, let's say we eat a candy bar a day, doing that every day, day after day, will probably lead to some health issues, right? So it can go either way. All right, another one of my favorite quotes. We get paid for bringing value to the marketplace. It takes time to bring value to the marketplace, but we get paid for the value, not for the time. And see, when people have a job, they're trading their time for money, right? So they're getting paid for their time. And if you want to increase your pay, you need to be more valuable to the company. So what your company pays you is how valuable they think that you are. So if you want to get paid more, bring more value to the marketplace, either in your job, or if you're an entrepreneur and working from home, provide more value to your marketplace, and you are going to get paid more for that value. Love that quote. Another one, I used to say, I sure hope things will change. Then I learned that the only way things are going to change for me is when I change. In fact, that's probably one of my favorite quotes. I have a variation of that quote sitting right here in a frame that my wife made me. For things to change, you need to change, right? Love that quote. So, you can complain all you want about everything in the world and justify why things aren't changing for you in your life, but ultimately it comes down to you. If you personally don't make the changes, nothing is going to change in your life. You cannot rely on the government or your friends or anybody. If you want things to change, you have to change. And going along with that is the best motivation is self-motivation. The guy says, I wish someone would come by and turn me on. What if they don't show up? What if they don't show up? You've got to have a better plan for your life, right? So you can't rely on other people to motivate you. You have to have self-motivation. Just like he says, what if they don't show up? You got to have a better plan. Another one of my favorite quotes, and this one is, formal education will make you a living, while self-education will make you a fortune. Okay? And this kind of goes along with this next quote, profits are better than wages. Wages will make you a living, profits will make you a fortune. And so formal education, like going to school, going to college, get an education, you get a good job and you start earning wages for that job, right? Self-education is learning things on your own in a specialized niche that you can implement and build a business around, and that will make you a fortune, right? So you receive profits rather than wages. So these two kind of tie into each other. And then another one of my favorite quotes, especially with me, I got a wife, I got 3 small kids, and sometimes it could be pretty crazy, around the Scoresby household here, but sometimes you got to learn how to turn frustration into fascination, right? So we get frustrated all the time with maybe our kids, our life, things that are happening. In fact, just a couple of days ago, my wife was stuck in 4 hours of traffic trying to get home because our road was blocked off to an accident, right? Very, very frustrating, right? We need to learn how to turn that frustration into fascination. You will learn more being fascinated by life than you will being frustrated by it. So I personally try to be fascinated with the frustrations that come and turn that mindset and that thinking around. Another quote, and I think this is the last one, giving is better than receiving because giving starts the receiving process. And so this goes along with the law of giving. You need to give in order to receive. The more you give, the more you receive. That's a law of the universe. And I personally have attested to this, and I can vouch for the more you give, the more you definitely receive into your life. Now, I want to give you just a special invite. This is a free daily mindset training. You can start to improve your mindset every day. And this is another one of my favorite quotes from Jim Rohn is, work harder on yourself than you do on your job, right? So we need to, immerse ourselves in personal development and self-improvement. We need to motivate and discipline ourselves for that personal change. And so one of the things that I personally do every day, Monday through Friday, I start my day on the right track and tap into what's called the Grow Rich Mastermind Call that is held every weekday at 9 a.m. Eastern. So if you want to learn more about this and tap into this call that I'm a part of every single weekday, you can go to this website. This page on my website called howtowith7.com/mindset-training. I will have a link in the description below for a shortcut that you can go directly to the page. But when you go to that page, it'll take you here. This is the mindset training page, and this is where you can access some free material for some of the books that we read and talk about on this daily mindset call, this Grow Rich call. It has the call-in information here where you can call in and be with us live. If you can't be with us live, you can call the replay number, and it just has some other information about the call itself and you can get more information, from their website down here. Okay, so I just wanted that special invite. So click the link in the description below, go to the Mindset Training page, access the information, and join me every weekday morning on our Grow Rich Mastermind calls. And with that, I want to say make it a great day and never, ever give up on your dreams. Bye for now.